Oh, it's future Tina again, because I seem to need to do this. I get so engrossed in these exhibits that I don't give you any info as we go along. So, what you are about to see is our trip to the Lace Museum and the Glass Museum. Although we only just got a little peek in the door, it definitely intrigued me and made me want to go back for more. But let's start with the Lace Museum. So, the Lace Guild is a little museum up north of here near Birmingham, and it is a beautiful Edwardian house that has all the care needs of a beautiful Edwardian house, and it houses an archive of handmade lace. It contains a library, and you're going to see all of this as I sort of walk through. And then they have a room downstairs at this point that is showing an exhibit of. The theme is basically, and it doesn't say on the website, but that's essentially what I saw was a exhibit of goods made by lace guilds that are no more. So I guess a lot of UK lace guilds have either just lost so much membership that they couldn't maintain themselves anymore and they disbanded. But then pieces of this lace was in this exhibit and you got to walk around and see it. You'll soon see it. A lot of what was in the exhibit, funnily enough, was needle lace, and Kelly and I have been talking a lot about that. So, and Elena, we just lost Elena to cancer, and so it kind of, needle lace has been in the front of my mind. Although Elena's needle style of needle lace, and I'll put a link to her books below so you can see what that style is. It's a Greek Middle Eastern style of needle lace, and there were all kinds of styles of needle lace in this exhibit, as well as some bobbin lace and quite a bit of bobbin lace as well. But I was surprised. I'm not used to seeing so much needle lace shown at one time, so it was intriguing. You'll also see the chair, which also interests me a lot. I did a lot of clips of that chair. You're only going to get to see one of them. But that little stool is a bobbin lace pillow stool, which was really cool. And I almost wish I would have asked to put a pillow on it so we could see it, because it held like a little pamphlet and a place for you to put your donations. And then I also give you a view of the shop. They have a lot of used goods, loads of used books, and I will put a link to the website and the place where you can go shop in that website so that you can look and see what there is. Now, clearly, shipping is an issue if you're in the States. If you're in the UK, definitely, I highly encourage you to visit the website and or visit the museum from any location if you can get there. And then email them if there's something you need, because there is a lot of stuff that they have in that shop that is not on the website. I know I talked to somebody today on the beginning lace makers group that needed bobbins, and I said, oh my goodness, email them. I saw buckets of bobbins, so they have a lot. Anyway, that hopefully will be enough. I'm going to break this, and then I'm going to intro the Glass Museum, and then I'll do a little closure. So enjoy. So after we left the Lace Museum, it was suggested that we go up to this glass museum. I think it's called the Red Mill, I think. I'll look that up and I'll link it and I'll type it right here. Um, it is an old glass factory, and it looked like the factory was quite large. The museum was just right next to the cone, and I guess they built those cones so that it funneled the heat better and it would make a nice high temperature. But I guess it was a really hard job and super interesting. I got there right at closing time, so I didn't see much of it. But the buildings were so intriguing that I thought I would show you that because that's the second place to go to when you go and visit the Lace Museum. In addition to that, there is a train museum that looked really interesting, as well as I think it's called Black Country Museum, which is a historical museum with buildings that they've moved onto the site so that you can see what different ways of life were throughout time in the region. So, highly recommend going up there and hanging out for a little while. I've never been taken to Birmingham before, and this isn't Birmingham, this is outside of Birmingham, but the Birmingham area, because whenever I say it, my husband, it's not his favorite place to go. But he enjoyed this part because we didn't go into the city. So somehow I'm gonna have to get myself up to Birmingham and look at that stuff again. It was about an hour and a half drive from Killeen, sort of east and north in the Midlands. Another beautiful drive, and I did not take footage because, again, I'm in the back seat and it's hard to get footage. I do the best I can, guys, but I can't get too much footage out of the back door or out of the back window. It goes by too fast and you get car sick, I feel like, anyway. But rolling hills, really nice rivers with swans in them that we came by, lots of bridges, and then this industrial town. And like most industrial towns, their heyday was Victorian to Edwardian period when the Industrial Revolution was going on. So a lot of the buildings were of that period. And it was interesting too because the bricks changed. And so you could tell like the soil around the towns because they were a lot of red bricks and black bricks, where here it's more of a medium tone blondish brick. And then, of course, you saw the film footage from Bath that was very pale stone. So it's interesting to look at the building and the architecture as you travel from place to place. But enjoy the Glass Museum, just a few little clips to pique your interest. It piqued my interest. Hopefully it will yours too. All right, I hope you enjoyed those two clips. We are leaving tomorrow, so I'm going to put this one up tonight. It's been 2 days. 2 days? Yeah, I think it's been Saturdays when we went up to the museum. So when today's Sunday, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what day it is. It's all blurred together. All I know is that, no, Friday we went up to the Lace Museum. Saturday we went and had our COVID tests at the football stadium. And I have taken footage of that, so you will be seeing that on our trip home, just like I did before. But you're going to have a little bit of a dead zone while I go home and reacclimatize myself and get more jet lag. The good news is on the return home, my jet lag will be me waking up early and going to bed early, so I will likely be more productive. But I'm going to get this up tonight, and then we'll have a little bit of blank space while I travel. I'll take some footage in London. Tomorrow we're going to London to just spend the night, so it's just a quick trip through, and then we get on the plane in Tuesday morning and we're headed home. So I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye.